Why your metabolism slows after 35. Mitolyn science explained. The information shared in this video is purely for educational purposes and should never replace professional medical advice. Make sure you stay with me all the way to the end. I've got an exclusive free gift waiting for you that can seriously level up your results. With that said, let's jump right in. If you're over 35 and you've noticed your energy crashing by mid-afternoon, your sleep getting worse, and your belly slowly growing no matter what you eat, this video is going to explain exactly why that's happening and what you can do about it starting today. Let me tell you about Sarah. She's 42, works a desk job in Ohio, exercises 3 or 4 times a week, watches what she eats, and still gained 15 pounds over the past 2 years, mostly around her midsection. She's tired all the time. Her joints ache in the morning, and no matter how early she goes to bed, she wakes up feeling like she barely slept. Sound familiar? Sarah isn't lazy. She isn't broken. But something inside her body shifted, and nobody told her what it was or what to do about it. That something is your mitochondria. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. Here's what most people over 35 never get told. Your metabolism doesn't just slow down because you're getting older. It slows down because the tiny energy engines inside your cells, your mitochondria, start losing efficiency. And when those engines start struggling, everything else struggles too. Your weight, your hormones, your sleep, your joints, your energy, your mood. All of it. But here's the good news. Science is now showing us that mitochondrial function is not fixed. You can actually support and improve it with the right natural strategies. And that's exactly what we're breaking down today in 5 clear pillars. So stay with me, because each one builds on the last. Let's start with pillar 1. Understanding what's actually happening inside your cells after 35. Every single cell in your body, trillions of them, contains mitochondria. Think of them as tiny furnaces. Their job is to take the food you eat and the oxygen you breathe and convert it into usable energy called ATP. When you're young, those furnaces burn hot and clean. But starting around your mid-30s, research shows that mitochondrial efficiency begins to decline. The furnaces get sluggish. They produce less energy and more cellular waste. Scientists call this oxidative stress, and it's a big driver of fatigue, inflammation, slower metabolism, and yes, stubborn belly fat. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Your mitochondria don't just power your muscles. They power your brain, your hormone-producing glands, your gut lining, your immune system, everything. So when mitochondrial function drops, you feel it everywhere at once. That's why Sarah wasn't experiencing just one problem. She was experiencing a cascade of them, all connected to the same root cause. Remember, this isn't about willpower or discipline. It's about biology. Let's move into pillar 2, the role of nutrients that directly fuel mitochondrial health. Your mitochondria need specific raw materials to function properly. When those materials are low or missing from your diet, the energy production process breaks down. One of the most researched compounds in this space is a molecule called malachite green algae extract, found in natural whole food sources, which has been studied for its potential role in supporting cellular energy pathways. There's also a growing body of research around compounds like rhodiola rosea, an adaptogenic herb that may help the body manage oxidative stress and support mental energy without stimulating the nervous system like caffeine does. Quick tip: adaptogens work best when your stress hormone cortisol is chronically elevated, which is extremely common in adults over 35. Other nutrients that show up consistently in mitochondrial health research include coenzyme Q10, which declines naturally with age, as well as astaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant found in certain marine organisms that has been studied for its ability to protect mitochondria from oxidative damage. And then there's amla fruit, one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C, which plays a role in supporting the body's own antioxidant defense systems. The truth is, most of us are not getting nearly enough of these compounds through a standard American diet. Before we go deeper, If this is already making sense to you and you want to keep learning about how to support your energy and metabolism naturally, hit that like button right now and subscribe so you never miss a video like this. We put out science-based, no-fluff content every single week for people who want real answers to their questions and concerns. Now let's talk about Pillar 3, and this one surprises almost everyone. Sleep and mitochondrial health are locked together in a cycle that most people don't know about. Here's why this matters. During deep sleep, your body runs something called the glymphatic system, essentially a cellular cleaning crew that flushes out waste products that build up in your brain during the day, mitochondrial waste included. When you don't get enough quality sleep, that waste accumulates. And accumulated cellular waste directly interferes with mitochondrial efficiency the next day. So if you wake up exhausted even after 7 or 8 hours in bed, it's not just about how long you sleep. It's about whether you're reaching those deeper stages where real cellular repair happens. Research suggests that chronically disrupted sleep, even by just 60 to 90 minutes per night, can measurably reduce metabolic rate and increase fat storage, especially visceral fat, which is the fat that wraps around your internal organs and shows up as belly fat. To improve sleep quality naturally, the research points consistently to a few key strategies. First, protect your light exposure. Get bright natural light in the morning and reduce blue light exposure at night. This directly regulates your circadian rhythm, which controls when your body releases melatonin and growth hormone, both critical for cellular repair. Second, keep your sleep and wake times consistent, even on weekends. Your mitochondria respond to rhythm. Third, keep your room cool. Studies show that a slightly cooler sleep environment, around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, supports deeper sleep stages. Here's something most sleep advice completely ignore. Your nervous system state when you get into bed matters just as much as your sleep hygiene habits. Which brings us perfectly into Pillar 4. Nervous system regulation and its direct connection to metabolism and belly fat. Cortisol is your body's primary stress hormone. In short bursts, it's useful. But when it stays elevated chronically, which is the default state for most adults over 35 dealing with work stress, financial pressure, parenting demands, or even excessive exercise, cortisol signals your body to store fat. And not just any fat, specifically belly fat. Visceral fat cells actually have more cortisol receptors than fat cells in other areas of your body. Your belly is biologically designed to respond to stress by growing. Let's break this down simply. Chronic stress equals elevated cortisol. Elevated cortisol equals increased visceral fat storage, disrupted sleep, slowed thyroid function, insulin resistance, and reduced mitochondrial efficiency. It's all one loop. And you can't exercise or diet your way out of a chronically stressed nervous system. You have to address the nervous system directly. The most well-researched natural strategies for down-regulating cortisol include slow diaphragmatic breathing, specifically exhaling longer than you inhale, which directly activates the parasympathetic nervous system. Even 5 to 10 minutes of this daily has shown measurable effects on cortisol levels in clinical studies. Other evidence-backed approaches include magnesium supplementation, which is involved in over 300 enzymatic processes and plays a direct role in calming nervous system activity. Many adults over 35 are significantly deficient in magnesium without knowing it. Remember, you cannot out-supplement a nervous system that never gets to rest. Lifestyle comes first. Targeted nutrients support what lifestyle builds. Now let's get to Pillar 5. Movement that actually supports mitochondrial regeneration without burning you out. Here's the truth about exercise after 35 that almost nobody talks about. More is not better. Smarter is better. Extreme exercise without adequate recovery actually increases oxidative stress and cortisol, which loops back into everything we've already discussed. What the research consistently supports instead is a combination of low-intensity steady-state movement, like walking, swimming, or cycling at a comfortable pace, combined with short bursts of higher intensity effort, sometimes called Zone 2 training, paired with brief intensity intervals. This combination has been shown to trigger a process called mitochondrial biogenesis, which is essentially your body building new, more efficient mitochondria. Think about that for a second. You can actually grow more energy-producing capacity inside your cells. That's not magic. That's biology working in your favor. For most adults over 35, a sustainable approach looks like this. 3 to 5 days of 30 to 45 minutes of walking or low-intensity cardio. 1 to 2 short sessions of resistance training to preserve muscle mass, which is your body's primary metabolic tissue. And on most days, avoiding the trap of spending the entire day seated, followed by 1 intense gym session, which actually creates more stress than it resolves. Move more throughout the day. Sit less. Lift a little. Walk often. Let your body build stronger cellular machinery over time. Now let's bring it all home for Sarah, and for you. Sarah didn't need a crash diet. She didn't need to punish herself at the gym. What she needed was a biological reset, better sleep quality through circadian rhythm support, nervous system regulation through breathing and magnesium, smarter movement that triggered mitochondrial biogenesis, a diet richer in the specific nutrients her mitochondria were actually starving for, and the understanding that all of these systems are connected, not separate problems requiring separate solutions. When she started treating her body as one integrated system, things began to shift. Energy in the morning, belly fat slowly receding, joints less inflamed, sleep deeper, mood more stable. The truth is, your body wants to work well. It just needs the right conditions to do it. Here's your action plan starting today. 1. Get outside for natural light within 30 minutes of waking up. 2. Take a 10-minute slow breathing walk after dinner to bring cortisol down before bed. 3. Add 1 magnesium-rich food or consider a magnesium glycinate supplement. 4. Prioritize consistent sleep and wake times every single day. 5. Move your body in a way that feels sustainable and slightly challenging, not punishing. These are not complicated. They're consistent. And consistency is what actually changes biology. But if you have tried most of these and you are still not getting the results you want, and you feel like your metabolism and your energy aren't where they should be, that's where a support supplement like Mitolyn can come in as an extra layer of support for your metabolism. This will seriously take your results to the next level and just might be the needed ingredient to get the results you want. To learn more about Mitolyn, including current pricing, discount codes, and their 100% full money-back guarantee, visit the official site using the first link in the description below. Click the More button twice on your screen to take you there. That link supports this channel at no extra cost to you while giving you the best available offer. Your weight loss journey starts now. If you're loving this content, hit like and subscribe for weekly health and fitness breakthroughs. Also, check the description by clicking the More button twice on your screen to grab your free keto ebook as a way to say thank you. Thank you for watching. Your support means everything.